Let's come on early. Why not? Why not? Let's come on early. How we all doing? Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the Otter Gang. Hope you're all doing well. What's going on, my friends? We're getting a bit of a dump. I mean, I leave for one day. Maybe I should just disappear. Do we want the price to go up? I can just leave and we can get pump like we did yesterday. Holy smokes. What is going on? We're going to come on a little bit early here. We got some building permits coming up. So why not check it out together? Why not check it out together? Let's see if it affects the price, my friends. Let's see if it affects the price. We are looking too long right now. Hope you're all doing well. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's going on? Lunar Beaches Crypto in the chat. Good morning to you, my friend. Do you think building permits will affect the market? Not the market, but the Bitcoin price, man. But the Bitcoin price. It looks like we're getting a little bit of a dump ski right now. How are we all doing? Crypto pollo. What's going on? Bitcoin chicken. Hope you're doing well, man. Crypto Burger says BTC ETF. What's going on? Crypto Burger. First time I think I've seen you here, so welcome, Crypto Burger. Hope you're doing well. Apprentice in the chat. LFG, man. The man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Apprentice himself. G Corp. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well, my man. The man, the myth, the legend, G Corp. He don't only pick apples. He picks good bitcoins to DCA into. What's going on? Huck is in the chat. Man, love to see all of you guys here supporting the channel. I appreciate every single one of you. Isn't today the deadline for the ETF? Well, they say the 17th. So wouldn't it be kind of funny if they did it like literally on the last minute, the last seconds? So we'll have to take a look at that. Right now, we're looking at Bitcoin and we're looking at building permits, which are coming in shortly. So let's jump into the chart. Let's take a look at that. We can see if anything's going on. Can you all see that okay? Can you all see that? So we're going to see if it affects the price. So we got building permits here, 1.45 million. Forecast. Let's see if it changes. Is it going yet? Not yet. It should be going. We're not getting quite any volatility in the markets. It hasn't given us a reading yet. Maybe they're delayed. We'll have to wait and see, my friends. Still on vacation, back to work tomorrow. It's always whenever there's a vacation and the next day is work, it's always it's a funny place to be. It's like, man, I gotta stretch this out. However, I'm gotta also prepare for work the next day. So very strange place to be. I get it. I mean, I was a carpenter by trade until I started day trading for a living. So always bring the tape measure, man. However, those vacations are well earned, I'm sure, Huck. So I hope you enjoyed your vacation. If you didn't, just take another, man. Just take another. Rodney Cowden, what's going on? Morning, peeps. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Rodney Cowden in the chat, my friend. Hope you're having a great day. Am I confused? Today's Thursday. What am I doing? There's no building permits right now. This is what happens when you miss a day. We're getting a little bit of a dump ski, guys. A little bit of a dump ski. I was looking for this 36,905 area to hold this morning for a trade. The trade setup was given in advance. Always given in advance. Going with the spaghetti fingers. Spaghetti is my thing. So, yeah, this the morning poll. We'll get into the morning poll later, okay? Oh, man. We like to have fun with the polls here on Alexo Crypto because, you know what? It's every other live stream. It's either Bitcoin up or down, dump it or pump it. And I was like, come on, man. Be creative. Short is looking good. Absolutely. We gave the short setup yesterday from up here. However, we're getting a little bit of a dump ski right now. Let's see if we can hold this level. Bitcoin is getting rocketed downwards. It's coming to grab some liquidity, man. That's all it's doing. That's all it's doing. So we have the trade setups here this morning. Looking for that entry for a continuation upwards. You can pull the fib here simply from the bottom here to the top here. And you get some beautiful golden pocket things and some levels. However, it looks like we're blasting right through this one. You could take this fib down from here, and you could take it down from here. So I like to pull the fib from the start of the move. That's typically where I like to pull it. Some people say you should pull it from the very, very bottom, which would be way down here. Where would be the very, very bottom? That would be, my God. You'd have to come all the way down here to pull this fib, which does line up with our very big swing trade bounce level, which we'll talk about as well. However, we got a very vicious move yesterday. I mean, I'm hitting golf balls yesterday, and I'm seeing this, and I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then bang, bang, smacks up on us, okay? Now, typically when one move comes up, we want to see balance, right? We want to see balance. We got a mini Bart coming up here, okay? A mini Bart. Say hello to Bart. So right now, we're looking for the Bart bounce, okay? Continuation to the upside, right? Because we're all bullish on Bitcoin, aren't we? Couple days left till this ETF can get approved. We all want to see that beautiful Bitcoin price shoot to the moon, okay? So these are the trade setups. Join us in the free Discord. Link is in the description below. I always put in my TA setups every morning. Now I've adjusted this one. Okay, so however, I have adjusted this one. So that's why you come on the live, because we adjust it. We bring it down a little bit here. Because this one typically is off of the local golden pocket here that we can pull. It originally was here. Now it is down here, okay? So we pull it as it changes, okay? As it changes, we got to be on the fly here. We always got to adjust our settings and where we think price can go. So maybe just in case they aren't on the live, we can download this image and share it to the Discord, okay? Because we're nice like that, even if they didn't make it, okay? But we give the initial trade setup. However, it's very much to your discretion, okay? Because we're traders here helping traders. Everything is free. I ain't here to give you, this ain't no signals group. This is what I'm looking at, okay? And as a friend, I'm saying do your own research and pay yourself. However, learn how to do this for your damn self, right? Learn how to do this for your damn self. Practice good risk management. I can't manage your mindset. I can't manage your risk. However, I can try to help, and that's why we're here, right? That's why we're here. That's why we're here. That's why we do this, right? Otherwise, I'd just be trading all day. However, there's some things to look at on Market Cypher. So we're going to go through that. The morning trades are as such. We're looking for the bounce from this box, okay? And then the next box is down here. And that's around 36,600, okay? Around there. So we're looking for the bounce from here. We've had a nice move down. We grabbed a short last night, a short scalp from here to here. We could have rode this all the way down. However, I like to sleep. I'm a intraday trader, where I like to grab trades, hold them shortly, and then pay myself and run away, okay? Okay? What's going on, French Toaster? Mr. Spaghetti Fingers himself. Hello, Bart. Crypto Pollo saying good morning. You guys are so kind to one another. We're lucky here. We're lucky here. We're all lucky here. Okay, so let's jump into some levels, baby. Let's jump into some levels and take a look at this Bitcoin price. And look, red dot, green dot, red dot, green dot. Okay, so very, very interesting yesterday. What a recovery, okay? What an engulfing bullish candle we got here. Holy smokes, Batman. We are getting higher highs and lower lows, bearish divergence. However, the market makers say, nah, not today, Tony. Not today, Tony, okay? So he's saying no. Okay, So very interesting move yesterday with massive dump, getting everybody and their brother and sisters and godsons bearish. You can see that we held. We held very, very well, okay? We held very, very well. And we have this beautiful, beautiful parallel channel that we're looking at here, okay? And it held. It held. We wicked below it, but it held, okay? So that's very good to see. However, we're having a little bit of trouble here at 38,000, aren't we? Aren't we? And to me, I'm not convinced by the swing failure to the top. That's why I'm looking for longs as well. Okay? We're getting a green dot that hasn't printed yet and a crossover on the VWAP on the daily. Okay? To me, this looks very bullish. Okay? This push crossover here, this V-shaped recovery, you can see it, right? Money flow is still thick as my fat cousin's calves, okay? I don't have a fat cousin, but you can think about if you have a fat cousin, maybe they have big calves, okay? Because you notice how I got chicken legs, and I think it's hereditary. But you ever notice that bigger people have bigger calves? They're carrying the weight, man. I got these little ditty calves, man. And I don't do much calf workouts, okay? It's just like bench pressing curls, man. I'm one of those guys. I do work out though, so I am at least trying to do that, okay? Let's go to the weekly. Now, this is what... Guys, look at this weekly candle, man. Bro. Oh, I almost choked. What do you guys make of this? Because for me, I don't know I don't even know what to say about this fucking candle, man. Imagine we get a pump here. That'd be a wick. That's like John Wick's great grandfather. Okay, that's like the wick of the century. Okay, so sometimes this stuff's just funny, man. Look at the denial. Okay, that's a denial. Not the river in Egypt, but this is denial. Okay, money flow coming up. VWAP came down. Okay, that's okay. Looking to reset, pop back up. So on the weekly, I look for the pop back up on this VWAP. That would mean more bullish continuation, okay? So something very interesting. Man. Okay, so we're getting some printing of a red dot. However, it's not really doing much now that we've pushed back up, okay? So that's very interesting to see as well. It's very interesting to see as well. Bitcoin's holding on here. Bitcoin's holding on here. So the daily is printing a green dot. However, if we do get dumped down here, this will disappear. So be aware of that. We only have 10 hours left until that this candle prints. We would like to see it come back up here. However, we got the massive move back up from that recovery of the slow transition downwards and the continuation upwards. So let's jump into the 12-hour. What do we see on the 12-hour, my friends? What do we see? So for me, I'm watching this money flow. Okay, money flow is coming up on the daily, but as you flip into look at the money flow on the 4-hour, you can see it's coming out. It's coming out. Okay, so looking at the 12-hour here, we can see that money flow came out. Massive peak, obviously. Money flow is coming out. Pardon me. VWAP's retesting the zero line, and we're looking for. We got this massive bounce, right? We got this massive bounce. So we look at this here objectively. We zoom in. And what can we see? Okay, we can see this beautiful trend line here, which is very nice to see. It's held, okay? So typically, we look for this to come down here and then continue upwards, right? Continue this beautiful, beautiful flag outwards, okay? We want to see it hold this level. Also, we know that there is a CME gap down here, okay? We keep reminding you guys, there is a CME gap down here, but that would mean we lose this trend line, which to me is pretty bearish if we do lose that trend line, okay? Looks like we're coming down a little bit. Let me blow my nose. Looks like we're coming down a little bit here. Not necessarily giving up this area, though. We still got this area. I can see it on my other screen. I can also see you guys talking. Oh, wait, you're not talking, and you're not smashing the like buttons. Let's go, guys. We're back. So we look for this continuation here. Now, with the 12, we see the bounce to the 0 line here, possibly popping up. There's still a lot of room on the momentum wave here to come to the upside. We're pretty flat right now. Okay? It's nice to see a bit of a retracement after such a massive pump the other day. So very key things to notice. So we were talking about money flow coming out. We're also going to look here at trigger waves. Now, trigger waves. We're going to make a video on trigger waves. However, we need to be aware this 8 hour, I pecked the like button. He pecked the like button, friends. He's pecking it with his, we won't say pecker. What's going on, top 10, man? Good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Mr. Top 10 himself in the chat, throwing it down. Okay, so we can see the little bit of a trigger wave here, pushing up, VWAP crossover to the 0 line. Now we're curling over. So mixed signals here. However, we could see this lots of room here to the upside. Okay, now we flip through. We can see this momentum wave is much bigger here on the 4 hour. And then if we zoom out on the 4 hour, okay, what can we see? We can see that money flow is coming out. Okay, money flow is coming out. So this is something to be very cautious about, in my opinion. Okay, very cautious. However, we know that there's a lot of news, a lot of FUD, a lot of stuff going on in the world. What's going on in the world? Well, we're getting a little bit of a dump ski here, falling through our level. Let's take a look. What's going on here? We're not stopped out of that. We got some levels here. Let's zoom in. Whew. So we're falling through that golden pocket here. We do have support down below us here. However, this is looking pretty bearish, my friends. This is looking pretty bearish. John Wick's in the house. Maybe he's wicking us out. This morning, getting us all scared. We know a lot of longs are coming in. Let's take a look at the book map on YouTube, because we don't have the paid version, because that's just ridiculous to pay for something that's just on the screen here. It's kind of blurry. Why is it blurry? Quality, 1080. Come on, let's go. Okay. So we got some buys down here, 36.5. A lot of red selling pressure here. You can see it, a lot of red selling pressure. And 37,000, there is a lot of shorts opening up at 37,000. So could be bearish, my friends. Could be bearish. Remember to always add as many confluences to your trades as possible. However, don't overcomplicate it. Sometimes simplifying trading is the easier route. Ada, you want me to look at Cordanzo? Hey, Cordanzo. Only 11 more subs until 500. Wow. Holy smokes. Did we grow overnight or something? Just go on YouTube top 10 and type in live book map. Okay? Live book map. You see it bottom right here? There you go. Live book map. You see it right there? I'm trying to point. Live book map. You can pull it up. Get all the goodies. Turn off the music because it's quite terrible. You might like it. However, it's free. Okay? It's free. Good tool. Look at a little bounce here. A little bit of a bounce here. We're trying to bounce for Jonathan Schaefer because we know he's in a long. He thinks it's going to the moon. Okay. So our level should have been flipped. Like this. Maybe. So there's many ways. Maybe we should have been looking down here with all this bearish momentum to the downside. There's many options here. However, it's okay. So let's go back into it and take a look-ski. Okay, my friends? Okay? So we're at the 4 hour here, looking at market cipher B and what we can see. Okay, let's get rid of the levels. We can see this trend line. Okay, we're aware of the damn trend line, Alex. So we're gonna go over here and look at this structure, man. This is pretty ugly in my opinion. Where we can see it's pretty big bear div, my friends. Pretty big bear div, you see? You can see this. However, it didn't get above this high. So is it faking us out? Is it faking us out? Well, that's up to your interpretation, okay? This could be higher on other exchanges, okay? This could be higher than this 38,129 on Bybit, okay? It's not higher here. So that to me tells me that market structure is still to the upside if we can get above here. Oh, we're getting a dump ski, man. Holy smokes, Batman. We're getting a dump ski coming down to grab all these shorts. Or all these longs, sorry. Recovering the Vector candle, as they say on Tino. Shout out to Tino, man. Watching Tino last night with the flavor. With the flavor. Check ADA entry price for 4 hours. I believe I have an ADA video coming out. However, ADA got up to 40 cents. Here's your levels, my man. Top 10. We'll go over ADA after Bitcoin. But here's your levels, 36 cents and 34 cents were our levels for it to retrace to. We popped up past 40 cent psychological highs, but we are coming right back down to 38 cents right now, okay? There's a quickie for you. As a quickie. Crimson Caravan Company. Get down. Stop whining. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning, Crimson. Are you going long or what? Good morning, man. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for dropping by, my friend. Thank you for dropping by. Appreciate you. So, we're getting a bearish trigger wave to the downside here with the VWAP crossover. VWAP crossover, red dot printing. Can we front run this? I wouldn't, because we're coming up into retracement areas, okay? Retracement areas where we'll look for price to continue upwards, okay? We're looking for something like this where we continue. Continuation. Where this goes depends on your levels, right? You can pull this from here to here. Like that. I did that on purpose. I swear I did that on purpose, right? So you got to be prepared for anything right now, okay? Prepared for anything. However, 40, I think the entry into the next level is around 40,000, and then we can get up there and bang around between 40 and 44. Crypto Chicken, yow! So we're looking for a little bit of a bounce here, okay? A little bit of a bounce. And then if we do bounce up, we are looking for a short. So there's many ways to trade this. However, we weren't anticipating this much of a dump this morning, but we are coming to key levels of support here. So if we lose this, we could be looking for lower prices. What do I mean by that? So let's pull the volume across here. Let's take a look, okay? Take a look-ski. We have a box here. Let's draw the box, okay? Here's your box, right? Then we have a box below us here that was wicked down to and bounced, and we got right through it right quickly, okay? So if we come down to this 36,300 level and we fall through it, we're looking to come back down to 34.5, okay? We're looking to come down here. However, if we hold this box and we bounce, we could be looking for much higher prices if we continue our way upwards, right? So we prepare for anything here, and we like to look at the overall picture and then get into the nitty-gritty. So what am I seeing on the 1 hour right now? Let's take a look. And we were looking at this. So this to me looks pretty nice, where we can see a continuation pattern. However, the VWAP is posturing quite dramatically to the downside. The RSI looks to be resetting right now, coming back to the 0.5 line here, the midway mark where it can bounce. money flow is still in the green. Okay, money flow is still in the green. This is quite steep. However, this could lead to a nice bounce upwards. Okay, this could lead to a nice bounce upwards. We need to just be patient here. Now, you can see that there is actually a different sort of volume profile right here that is holding us up. Okay, and that's literally, if we come back to here, it's literally within this price action here because we had such flat price action. This was over the weekend, right? So the weekend puts in all this price action here, which creates volume within this area, which means that price likes to stick around here, right? It likes to stick around here. We pull that across and we can see that we would likely, if we bounce from here, we would likely come back up into this and then try to continue upwards. But price wants to come back to this 37,000 area, okay? So we'll take in a look at that. We'll watch Bitcoin. But right now, it looks like we're getting a little bit of a bounce back, baby. A bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay? So let's be patient. Let's wait for price to come to us. And we're going to look at some alts for you guys because I see a lot of people here want to see, what do we got? ADA, Matic. Okay, so we'll check out Matic first, then we'll go to ADA. This beat is automatic, supersonic, hypnotic, funky, fresh. Did I delete all my levels on this? Whew. Okay. So we've done some TA on Matic. I think the most important thing to realize on Matic is that we have a lot of bullish momentum to the upside. Okay? Lots of momentum. You can see the momentum. Whew. Here we go, right? Here we go. So the momentum is very nice to see. We bottomed out here. We held quite strongly in comparison. Like Avalanche trickled down a little bit more than these lows here. I am a holder of Matic, so I am biased, by the way. However, we are making highs here, and we're coming back into this area here. So if we zoom out, we hide all this stuff. Let's get rid of the price labels. Let's hide everything here. And we zoom out onto the weekly. What can we see here? Okay, we can see this continuation upwards here, which is good to see. We can see that we have key levels of support and resistance. Where would you say that is? I would say that's like right here. Just looking objectively at this chart, right? Looking objectively at the chart. Where we can see price trying to get its way upwards. And then your key support is definitely 100% right here, okay? So this is your key support. 75 cents. Okay? 3/4. Okay? 75 cents is your key level of support. You can see it respected throughout here. Okay? So those are your key levels. You want to see price get above here to continue its way upwards because you can see, if you point it out, I don't know if my head's in the way, but you can see over here, it acted as support as well. Resistance, popped through, came right back down, right? Popped through, came right back down, support, support, support. So let's see it try and get above here. However, with the 75 cent here, you can see resistance, support, 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 right? So you got your key level. So this is, you've built a sandwich, right? You got a sandwich here, nice buns, right? We all like nice buns. We look for price to trade within this range. 75 cents being your like retracement buy zone, okay? Retracement buy zone. So we jump into the nitty gritty here on the daily. We're very much oversold, right? We're very much oversold. We haven't come up to that level to get rejected from yet, so maybe there's a move still in us. And if you look at Ethereum, I think Ethereum's in an area where it can look to move quite aggressively as well. It's in like some ascending triangle thing. So Matic tends to follow Ethereum and Bitcoin, right? It tends to follow them. So you can see we have a big range up here. We can pull the volume within this range here. And we can see we're coming up. We came up to the value area high in this range, right? So right now, Matic, we would like to see it cool off, but we know about that aggressive trend line, okay? We know about that. So let's jump into the 4-hour here. On the 4-hour, you can see money flow is slowly coming out of Matic. Slowly coming out of Matic, but I wouldn't say Matic is done yet until, you start putting a very significant structure in below here, where you start seeing the price start to break through, retest, and then drop. Okay, that would be the idea. So let's throw on all this old TA and let's see what it looks like. Oopsie, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I've marked out a lot of levels here. I will go through and I will do a better job at this, and I will post it in the Discord for you. However, those two levels, 75 cents key level of support resistance. If we're looking to trade this right now, we can see that money flow is coming out, and we look for this to curl over. But with all the bullish news on Bitcoin, you can see this momentum to the upside. You can also see that we do have that aggressive momentum trend here, right? So the trend is your friend until the end. So look for it to come back, retest, and continue its way upwards until proven otherwise. Then you look for the break of this, the retest, and then you get your short entry then. And then you're looking at this 75 cent area for your DCA if it comes back down. And if you lose that 75 cent area, well then it's not looking too good for you. You're looking to come through here somewhere. So that's my ideas with Matic. But right now, look for it to follow the Ethereum price action, which is very similar here. You zoom out on Ethereum. This is what I'm bullish on with Ethereum, is that we have this ascending triangle here on Ethereum where it's looking to break out, right? It's looking to break out and put in these higher highs where you can see prices curling up just like Solana did to the upside, right? And if you break out of this and you fly, well, the sky's the limit, right? The sky's the limit. So we're looking at that. And Solana did this exact thing as well. If you zoom out on Solana and you draw it up here, right, you can see this one here, straight up here, curling up through here, and then kaboom, right? Kaboom. So I'm looking for a similar thing on Ethereum. Solana did get hammered a lot more, but I'm looking for a similar thing on Ethereum where we can look for price to fly, okay? I hope that makes sense. Bitcoin, struggling to push back, man. Struggling to push back, guys. Beta bot. What's going on, man? We just did Matic, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us here, Beta bot. Yo, what's going on, Wayne C? The man with the wife who makes him sandwiches, thanks to Alex O Crypto. I don't know if it's thanks to me, man. Hope you're doing well, Wayne. How's it going, brother? I hope you got that extra salami on that sandwich, man. That's what it's all about, man. Those extra cold cuts is what it's all about, man. Hope you're doing well. So we just did Matic. If there's any other alts you guys would like me to look at, please throw them in the chat. I'd be glad to go through them. I'm looking for Ethereum to pop right now. I have been making videos on retracement levels for where I think price is going to go on all the alts so that you guys can fill your bags more. I've done Solana. I've done Gala. I've done Link. Okay. So I'm doing all the alts. I'm going through them. 5-minute videos, just quick. I'll go through, do all the levels, all the fibs, all the volume, all the places where I think price will come back and react. And we were saying, like we made the Link video and we gave the setup where we think we could buy Link at. And look, it comes down perfectly and touches, right? So we got levels for you guys where we think price will come back and touch. We did it on ADA as well. So we're doing a lot of quick TA, quick videos, get your levels, set your limit orders if you're looking to dollar cost average into certain projects, if you're bullish on them, if you believe in them. It's not financial advice, but we give you levels so that you can set a limit order, right, on spot, so that if price goes, whee, really quickly, you catch it and you get a good buy-in, right? That's just what we're trying to do here with these new videos. So I'll go through and I'll make a couple a day. I think I have one coming out today as well. So I'm going to keep them coming every day for you guys. and make sure that you guys are. I just want you guys to see what I see. That's all. I'm just trying to help out. Just trying to help out. Let's go back to Bitcoin price action here. So this was the trade set up this morning. We would have been stopped out. Okay? We would have been stopped out. Doesn't mean it can't play still, right? This is why we always suggest doing your own analysis. However, we can always give you ideas and try to help you guys. If we fib the wicks of the move, then we're at the 382 bounce. Here would be totally tubular. 382. Okay, let's take a look. Because a 382 bounce is aggressive, man. A 382 bounce is aggressive. That is one thing we definitely do know. So we have all these little support and resistance levels here. We have too many fixed range volume profiles here. So if we pull the fib from the bottom to the top, 382 bounce. Look at that. Lunar Beaches crypto in the house calling the 382 bounce, man. Look at that. This guy's banging on him. Make sure you go and check out Lunar Beaches crypto. He's got a YouTube channel. He'll help you. He helps me, man. He's a great friend of the channel. It's hard to find good, honest people in this industry. That's why we're here, too. Change the narrative, baby. Traders helping traders. We're going to look at Avalanche next, okay? We're going to look at Avalanche. We're going to look at Avalanche. Let's go to Avalanche. Whoop, whoop. Oh, wow. You guys are going to shoot me. Okay, guys. I bought Avalanche on this wick down here, and then I sold right here, and I didn't buy back in. That's facts, man. I can show you the receipts. I bought, I think it was $4,000 worth of Avalanche on this wick down, around $9. And then I sold here. I was happy. I paid myself, guys. I paid myself, and then I didn't buy back in down here. Man. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. I also bought Matic and Ada down at that drop. Remember the drop, guys? So, and I held those bags. I've held those bags, and they're up quite nicely. So I can't complain. I did pay myself. However, I'm kind of regretting it now. Okay. It could have been like a swing trade. We'll look at it as a swing trade. We'll look at it as a swing trade. Now I'm going to go through and do Avalanche as well. We had this downwards channel that has now been obliterated. So what can we see? What can we see on the AVAX chart? We've blasted through a lot of volume here. Wow, this is great. This is great. This is probably Alex Becker just being like, oh, buy Avalanche. You guys see Alex Becker's video. I hope you've seen his video where he just talks a lot of shit and gives us a bunch of shit coins that we can possibly DCA in. Oh, man. So Avalanche is leading the way right now. So just marking out simple support and resistance on Avalanche, right? Let's see the volume. Let's pull the volume. Okay, so naturally, this is our big break point here. So we're going to move this one higher. We're going to put another one here. We're going to label it POC. We're going to mark out our very tops here at $52. Okay. And look at this. Guys, if this gets above here, if Avalanche gets above $30, we're going to 50. JP Morgan picked AVAX to do their RWA. That's wild. That's wild. So, bullish on Avalanche? Come on, guys. Let's go. It's got a cool name, too, no? Especially if you're from Colorado. That's a hockey joke. Okay. So, massive move up. Massive move up. Okay. We're talking massive. Okay. 100% gains. 100% gains. Okay. However, we are getting a little bit of a stutter here. A stutter. This thing's flying, man. So you can pull momentum. See, we had momentum pulled here. So I like to do this just to get an idea of where we can look for pullbacks, okay? Where do we stop out a little bit? So we'll pull that one up to that support and resistance line. We're flagging out, looking bullish, okay? Flagging out, continuation to the upside, okay? So you pull the momentum here, and you can see price comes back to it. Price will come back to it, so we'll look for price to come back to it, okay? And with Avalanche, right now, 24-minute, flagging out quite nicely, okay? You can get into the nitty-gritty here, and we can do some fibs for you. We can pull from the swing low here to the swing high here, right? And we can mark out a zone where you can look to grab a long trade here for Avalanche, right? Very simple. Fibonacci retracements, 21.8, okay? Keep it simple, stupid, as they say. And then you can pull this momentum and look for price to come back down, right? So with Avalanche, I'd be looking for the pullback to the momentum. However, we know that we have a retracement zone here where we can look for price to bounce, okay? Price to bounce. We mark out this area, and if we lose this, we're typically coming down to the point of control, which we have marked out on our charts. However, to the upside, maybe that's a bit too big of a gap, so let's go into the 4-hour. Let's find some more information for us here. So we don't have a lot, but we have some. Let's get rid of this. Let's pull the volume from here to here. You have a stop here. And I'd say here. Okay. And then volume node ends there. Okay. So you get some ideas there. Let's go back over. And then you mark out the tops. Okay. Very simply. Your stops along the way, man. Your stops along the way. However, don't fight the crazy train because it's flying. Okay, it's flying. And if you get above this, $30, you're looking at $50 after that. There's a big gap above you. Okay, massive gap. Hope that helps with Avalanche. Look for the continuation, man. Very, very oversold. Overbought. Apologies. Overbought. So looking to continue upwards. Okay. Hope that helps. Going back to Bitcoin, we're getting dumped on, man. We're getting dumped on, man. What's going on with Bitcoin? Bitcoin is going to the basement right now. After such a beautiful move, coming back up, grabbing liquidity at the top, now heading downwards. We could be looking for a bigger retracement. We could be looking for a bigger retracement from here. I need AVAX to come back to $15. AVAX needs to calm the F down. Yeah, no kidding, man. No kidding. No kidding. So we got our next bounce level here on Bitcoin at 36.6. Okay, we'll see if it comes there. However, on Bitcoin, it looks like we're getting a little bit of a dump ski here to the downside. Very aggressive move back down, recovering this candle, looking to continue its way down. We'll see how low it actually goes. Yeah, this is aggressive, man. This is an aggressive sell, in my opinion. Coming back to our next box that we're looking for a bounce, 786 of the initial move. Okay, from the initial move, which is, I believe, here. Okay. Boing, maybe. Okay. Boing, maybe. A lot of buying coming in here. A lot of buying. We'll have to wait and find out, my friends. So, what's the S&P as well? S&P is gapped up. We do have a gap above us here on the S&P. So, as the S&P works its way up here, if we fill this gap, I believe we could be coming back down to fill this one here. Massive gap move to the upside here. Okay. And we left a lot of gaps below us, which typically get filled. However, right now the stock market's looking healthy because of that inflation, in my opinion. Nice bounce. Okay, we trickled down and we've moved up quite aggressively. So to me, this move needs to cool off a little bit. Needs to cool off a little bit. The Dixie is getting dumped on. Okay, we've broken down from this trend line to the downside. Now it's come. You can see this trend line. Now it's coming back to retest and drop back down. Very simple TA there. Come back, test, drop back down. We could look for more upside on the S&P, which could lead to more upside on the BTC, right? However, it's not as correlated as it used to be. So use that as your own discretion. So that's it from me, guys. I'm going to jump off here, look for some trades. I'll be in the Discord helping you guys be profitable. Hopefully, we got the bounce from the second box here. We'll delete this box because that box just got smashed. And we can look for opportunities within the market, okay? Thank you guys so much for your support. I'll continue to make those videos. Don't forget to smash that like button on your way out. Much love to every single one of you guys. I appreciate you guys for supporting this channel. Join us in the free Discord. Great community. All that good stuff. We're here. We're here. And that's all that matters. Honest trading people helping trading people. That's what it's all about. Much love to every single one of you guys. Thank you guys for your support. I will be here. And thank you guys for coming through. Much love. Appreciate you guys. God bless and have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace out. Bow, 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 bow.